It is 7:31 on a Saturday morning. Working on the weekend. That's what we're doing. We do it every Saturday. Well, almost every Saturday. If you're coming across the border, you only got a 30 to 35 minute wait downtown. And then that's it. There's no wait in the Century Lane, no wait in pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, not too bad either. 10 to 15 minute wait in the regular lanes, 20 to 25 minute wait in the ready lanes, no wait in the East Century Lane. So if you want to come across the border, now may be the time to do it.
Get ready to indulge in authentic Mexican food and juicy steaks. Rosa's Plain Food is now open in El Centro and is serving up all your favorite dishes. Burritos, tacos, menudo, and don't forget their award-winning ceviche. Head to Rosa's Plain Food at the Valley Plaza in El Centro. Next to the Skechers store, Rosa's has been serving since 1988. Open every day except Monday. They offer dine-in, carry-out, and even catering. Rosa's Plain Food, where flavor takes flight.
And it's September 21st. We've got birthdays today. A lot of big shot birthdays. A lot of regular people birthdays. So let's get into the birthdays. Author, comedian Fannie Flagg is 83 today. I think she's still around. TV and film producer Jerry Bruckheimer is 81. Guitarist Don Felder of the Eagles is 77. Stephen King, he's the scary guy that writes all the scary books. He's 77. Bill Murray is 74. He wishes he was 24. 74 years old today. Filmmaker Ethan Cohen, he is one of the brothers, the Coen brothers. He's 67. Actor, comedian Dave Coulier, he was on Full House. I don't know what he's done since then. He's 65. I think he was on a remake, too. David James Elliott of JAG, he is 64. Serena Scott Thomas is 63. Nancy Travis is 63. Rob Morrow, he was on Numbers and Northern Exposure. Used to like Northern Exposure, not because of him. He's 62 today. Actor Angus McFadden of Braveheart and Saw, he is 61. Actor Cheryl Hines, that's actress Cheryl Hines. She's Curb Your Enthusiasm. That was on HBO. She's 59. So I think it still is. Billy Porter of Pose is 55. Actor Rob Benedict of Supernatural and Felicity is 54. James Leisure of Las Vegas, For Your Love, is 53. I think he do commercials too. Don't know. Anyway, actor Luke Wilson of the Wilson Brothers, he's 53. Paolo Costanzo of Royal Plains and Joey, he's 46. Actor Adam Reeser of Entourage and the OC is 44. We have Maggie Grace of Fear the Walking Dead and Lost is 41 today. Joseph Mazzello was in Bohemian Rhapsody and Jurassic Park. He is 41. Actress Anna O'Reilly, she was in The Help. 40 years old, not Help, The Help. Jason Derulo is 38. Ryan Guzman of Heroes Reborn and Pretty Little Liars, 37. Nicholas Brino was in Seventh Heaven. He is Nicholas, all of 26. That means he was probably a child when he was in Seventh Heaven. Anyway, that's local. That's a big shot birthdays. Local people coming up.
Goodwill makes back-to-school shopping as easy as ABC. Art supplies and accessories, backpacks and books, clothing and calculators. Your local Goodwill store has unique, one-of-a-kind items at the right price. When the bell rings, be dressed in great brands with top styles and perfect accessories. And when you shop at Goodwill, you help create free employment services and job training programs in our community. Find out more.
Visit ivgoodwill.org. Goodwill, making good happen.
Happy birthdays this morning to a long list of people. We've got Royal Dickerson, Kevin Reardon, Norma Moreno, Evelia Arellano, Carmen Robles, Madison Lopez, Clarissa Barona, Celia Sullivan, Elba Castillo Bastida, Enrique Mandujano, J.J. Garcia, Brooklyn Blackstone, Lacey Burns, Jessica Gomez, Johnny Nunez, Andy Moreno, Mimi Rascon, got to take a breath, Amalia Lopez, Blanca Martinez, Diane Ramirez, Elizabeth Espinosa, Joseph Keating, Lupe Granillo, Margot Sanchez, Stephen Ramirez, Minerva Palacio, Rosa Navarro, Mercy Garcia, Andrea Martinez, and Mercedes Wheeler. Happy birthday to each and every one.
If you're traveling for pleasure or business, don't forget you can take us along. Log on our website, kxoradio.com. News, weather, information you can use, kxoradio.com.
And we are now getting ready for the meat and potatoes. We got the World California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief, the day after an Israeli airstrike on a Hezbollah militant stronghold in Beirut, Lebanon.
Here in Lebanon, people are waiting to see how Hezbollah is going to respond.
The BBC's Hugo Bachega in Beirut. Israel says it killed 16 Hezbollah militants. Hezbollah's fired more rockets into northern Israel. First Lady Jill Biden's hosted the cast of The West Wing on that show's 25th anniversary. Its star, Martin Sheen, a.k.a. President Bartlett.
We are rightly called to find something in our lives worth fighting for, something deeply personal and uncompromising, something that can unite the will of the Spirit with the work of the flesh.
Recall almost 450,000 GM SUVs and pickup trucks.
General Motors says electronic brake control software may fail to display a warning light when a loss of brake fluid takes place. The vehicle might be driven with an unsafe level of brake fluid, which can increase the risk of a crash.
CBS's Michael Toscano, CBS News Brief. I'm Vicki Barker.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news: an employee of CAL FIRE, which fights fires, has been arrested for allegedly starting 5 forest fires. 38-year-old apparatus engineer Robert Hernandez is accused of setting those fires, which fortunately were put out quickly. California Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a housing package into law consisting of 32 bills aimed at addressing homelessness and housing scarcity. Newsom stressed why local accountability is critical.
You don't get the money unless you resolve the underlying issue in the first place. You get the money because you actually have to identify the needs of the individuals that are being displaced.
House Democrats are holding a hearing next week in an attempt to tie former President Trump to a Republican think tank playbook called Project 2025. California Congressman Jared Huffman.
It is an unprecedented takeover plan. It tries to gut critical checks and balances that hold our democracy together.
8 firefighters were hurt after a fire truck returning from fighting a wildfire turned over in Irvine. 6 are critical. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
The tradition continues. High school football on AM 1230. John Driffel and Carol Buckley will be on the air with the best Friday night matchup. High school football on KXO AM 1230 is brought to you by
La Fonda Bar and Grill, Intercare, Central Union High School District, the CB stop in Calexico, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Mr. Temple's Cantina and Sports Bar in El Centro.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the KXO Newsroom, August unemployment rate for Imperial County, it was released yesterday morning. Jobless rate is released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the latest numbers available, unemployment was at 20.2% in August. That is up from the 18.9% in July and slightly above the year-ago estimate of 20%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 5.9% 4.9% for California and 4.4% for the nation during the same period. According to the report, there were 15,500 eligible workers unemployed out of a labor force of 76,600 in August in Imperial County. And El Centro, the city of El Centro, will host El Grito tonight. I know it's a week after the Grito was held in Mexico, but it's a special event Saturday at Buckland Park tonight. The event celebrates one of the most significant traditions in Mexican culture. There will be an evening of entertainment and of delicious food. There will be a salsa contest where locals compete for the title of Best Salsa, performances by Raul Uribe, ballet, folklorico, danzas de Mexico, and mariachi Aurora de Calexico. Celebration runs from 6 p.m. tonight until 10 p.m. tonight at Buckland Park. We'll have more in just a minute.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation holds its 39th Medal of Valor ceremony. Ceremony is to honor the department's heroes. 16 employees received medals at the September 20th event. The silver medal was presented to Jumel Moises, a correctional sergeant at Centinela State Prison near Sealy. The silver medal is awarded for acts of bravery under extraordinary or unusual circumstances. Employee displayed courage in the face of potential peril while saving or attempting to save the life of another person, or distinguished themselves by performing in stressful situations with exceptional tactics or judgment. Moises saved a man who was being attacked by 2 others in Chula Vista. Next week is Boy Scout Welcome Week. It is the annual recruiting week. Troop 4070 will be hosting 2 exciting events. The open house will be held September 24th at Veterans Memorial Hall in Imperial from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Boys will have an opportunity to meet scouts, explore equipment displays, and learn basic outdoor skills. Parents will learn about memberships. On September 28th, they will host a pool party from 9 a.m. until 12 noon at the Central Union High School pool on West Brighton in El Centro. The end of summer pool party will allow the boys to try their hand at swim skills, life-saving, and water sports. To RSVP, go to Troop 4070 Imperial Valley at gmail.com. Page 1 of the local news. A service this morning of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And we are now ready for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials, Monday through Friday, and happy hour, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. The special Child Safety Week is underway. In fact, it wraps up today. It's a national event designed to inform parents of the importance of using the correct child safety seats for your child. The Saturday event, today's event, National Car Seat Check Saturday, the Imperial County Public Health Department, California Highway Patrol, and First 5 are joining efforts today to host the National Car Seat Check Saturday. It'll be held at the Health Department. It's being held at the Health Department parking lot on Broadway in El Centro. Certified certified child passenger safety technicians from participating agencies are offering car seat inspections and education. If the seat is expired, damaged, or not the right size for the child, it will be destroyed, and an appropriate car seat will be provided and installed at no cost to parents or caregivers. The event began at 7 o'clock this morning, will continue for the next couple hours. It is being held at the south parking lot adjacent to the health department in El Centro on Broadway. General election is November 5th. A county registrar of voters says they need election workers, poll workers, and inspectors. Compensation for poll workers is $130 per day. Inspectors receive $145 per day. To qualify as an election worker, you must be one of the following: be a registered voter in California, be a legal permanent resident of the United States, be a high school student 16 or older with a minimum 2.5 GPA. Poll workers need to attend 2 to 3 hour training class, for which a $25 stipend will be provided. Training classes are scheduled to begin the last 2 weeks of October. Applications can be downloaded at electionsimperialcounty.org. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from only $8 and up for September Happy Mexican Independence Day. Get Modelo Especial 16 ounce for $5.50 and 22 ounce for $6.50. And try our enchiladas suizas. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The high temperature here today, 93 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says an unsettled weather pattern will calm going through today, with quieter weather conditions moving forward through this upcoming week. Cooler than normal temperatures will trend warmer to above normal readings by early next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 97, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 71, east to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 101, winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 76. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 105, northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And for the guy who just called, the overnight low this morning was 63 degrees. We're looking at 65 degrees right now, 54% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And right now we have got your Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. High school football scoreboard is week 5. Wrapped up. It started on Thursday. That was when La Quinta shut out Southwest 57-0. Friday night football, Central got by Coachella Valley 40-20. Imperial defeated Palo Verde 49-14. Brawley, they got by Gila Ridge 56-21. Hopeville stopped Calexico's winning ways. They shut them out. Hopeville Vikings beat the Bulldogs 38-0. The Army-Navy, they cooled down the Calipat's hot start. The Army-Navy beat Calipat 49-14. Vincent Memorial got by Bonita Vista by a score of 25-19. That's week 5 of high school football. We have NFL football. The NFL started on Thursday as well. Jets beat the Patriots by a score of 24. Rest of the games are tomorrow and Monday. Sunday football, Sunday afternoon. The Panthers will be hosted by the Raiders. You'll hear that one on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. That's a Sunday afternoon game. Sunday night football, Chiefs take on the Falcons. That should be a good one. You'll hear that one on AM 1230 KXO. Monday night football, there are 2 games scheduled. The Jaguars at the Bills or the Commanders at the Bengals. Whichever game is chosen will be heard on AM 1230 KXO. We've got, what do we got? We got more coming up next.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Cubs over the Nationals 3-1. Reds got by the Pirates 8-3. Rays defeated the Blue Jays, shut them out 1-0. Orioles over the Tigers 7-1. The Marlins. The Marlins beat the Braves 4-3. Twins and the Red Sox went into 12 innings. Minnesota won the game 4-2. It was the Phillies finding their spot in the playoffs. They got a spot in the playoffs by beating the Mets 12-2. The Mariners defeated the Rangers 8-2. Astros got by the Angels 9-7. Diamondbacks defeated the Brewers 7-4. Giants won. They beat the Royals 2-1. Guardians over the Cardinals 5-1. The White Sox and the Padres went 10 innings, and it shouldn't have. Padres should have had it. Well, anyway, Padres won anyway. Tatis walk-off 3-2. Final score in 10 innings. Padres over the White Sox. Yankees and the Athletics went 10 innings. The Yankees won 4-2, and the Dodgers beat the Rockies by a score of 6-4. WNBA scoreboard, there was no games played yesterday because they're getting ready for the playoffs. Playoffs start tomorrow. Dream takes on Liberty, Fever at the Sun, Mercury at Lynx, and Storm at the Aces. WNBA playoffs getting underway Sunday morning. And Alex Bauman, who just 2 weeks ago was desperately trying to debunk rumors his seat was in danger, will start the first elimination race of NASCAR's playoff from the pole position. Saturday, today, NASCAR, the playoffs are at Bristol. And Alex Bowman will be on the pole. And he's trying to win. Everybody out there will be trying to win. Lydia Ko set an earlier target, and Gino Fitticle zoomed right past her Friday afternoon with 3 birdies over her last 4 holes for another 6 under 66 and a one-shot lead over Ko in the Kroger Queen City Championship. And Scott Vincent. Scott Vincent made a hole-in-one that sparked a rally for the lowly Ironheads and finished it off with 2 clutch putts. That's a look at sports. Sports brought to you this morning by PMH, Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold. Goddard's Gold. Saturday, 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
When you have a chance, check out the KXO website, KXORadio.com. Subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel and keep in tune with what's happening around the valley. And follow us on Facebook. All sorts of neat things pop up on our Facebook page.
And we are now ready for today's financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you and your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, a year. 365 days a year. Stock markets yesterday, Dow ekes out another record amid winning week for stocks. U.S. stocks closed mixed on Friday as a rate cut euphoria faded, but the Dow Jones Industrial Average managed to stay above the 42,000 level again to eke out another record close. S&P 500 fell 0.2% after the benchmark index ended at all-time high on Thursday. Tech-heavy NASDAQ composite closed down 0.4%. Despite Friday's muted action, the major averages closed out the week with gains. Much of those increases stemmed from Thursday's market surge as investors embraced the chairman's announcement on the interest rates. We got your weather coming up next.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 93 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 63. National Weather Service says an unsettled weather pattern will calm going through today with quieter weather conditions moving forward through this upcoming week. Cooler than normal temperatures will trend warmer to above normal readings by early next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 97. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 71. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 101. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 76. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 105. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 65 degrees, 54% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. This financial news and weather update has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Football season is here. 360 Business Products and Kxo Radio are giving away 3 prizes this month. That's 3 chances to win. This month's prize packs have a value up to $50 each, featuring a Dymo label maker and Sharpie's new pen set. Enter the monthly giveaway by going to KXORadio.com. Click the 360 Business Giveaway link and enter your information. You only need to enter once. Winners will be announced at the end of the month.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
News on the hour. I'm Allison Keys. The presidential campaign is tight according to recent polls, and voter registration is up, especially among first-time voters and young people. This as Republican nominee Donald Trump hits the campaign trail in battleground North Carolina later. Both parties have been focused on the state. CBS's Wendy Gillette with more.
Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson would usually be by the former president's side, but not today after CNN reported he made a series of anti-Semitic and sexual comments on at least one pornography website, calling himself a black Nazi. He denies the allegations.
Those are not the words of Mark Robinson.
Democrat Kamala Harris is not expected to hold any events. In Arizona, the state Supreme Court is allowing nearly 98,000 voters whose citizenship documents are not confirmed to vote in federal, state, and local elections. CBS's Jennifer Kuiper.
The court's decision comes after officials uncovered a database error that for 2 decades mistakenly designated the voters as having access to the full ballot. Democratic Secretary of State Adrian Fontes and Republican Maricopa County Recorder Stephen Richer had disagreed on what status the voters should hold. Richer asked the High Court to weigh in.
Turning now to the Middle East, where Lebanon's health minister says the death toll from an Israeli airstrike is now at 31. CBS's Chris Livesay.
It's been a week of one catastrophe after another for Hezbollah. First, it was exploding pagers, then exploding walkie-talkies, and yesterday it was the killing of a top commander of the Iran-backed group. All of it raising fears of a full-blown war.
In the U.S., President Biden is hosting the leaders of Japan, Australia, and India for a summit National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says is part of the president's commitment to stronger global partnerships.
Bringing 4 leading Indo-Pacific democracies with shared priorities, mutual security interests, and strong bonds of friendship between our peoples, would make for a safer and more prosperous region, and quite frankly, a safer and more prosperous United States.
There are new details now about what happened with the Titan sub, which imploded on its way to the wreckage of the Titanic. CBS's Michael George.
Mission specialist Renata Rojas tearfully recounted her final conversation with the crew.
They were just very happy to go. That's the memory I have. Nobody was really nervous. They were excited about what they're going to see.
The Coast Guard has been investigating more than a year after the expedition resulted in 5 deaths. OceanGate has suspended its operations since the fatal accident. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
There's some new housing out there.
They've sprung up in Texas, Atlanta, and the Phoenix area.
We're really in the first couple innings of the BTR business.
BTR, build to rent. Communities of small homes close to each other meant for renters.
It's really renters by choice and renters by need.
Brent Long is with a company that's building these communities. Some who live there have no intention to buy. Others, like Richard Belote outside Houston, want to live in a home while saving to buy one.
This gives us the opportunity to live in a nice place, a place that we like, a place that we can treat like a home, and hope that things get a little bit more manageable.
Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Nobody won the Mega Millions jackpot last night, which means hopeful moguls have a chance at $62 million in the next week's drawing. The last giant jackpot, $810 million, was won by a player in Texas just 11 days ago. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. make the call now.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce
George Gale.
I got style, I'm cultured, I'm sophisticated.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.